coming up? What do we know as of right now?
Okay, well, I think this story has two parts. The first one is Hunter, and the important part about this, when you read these texts and emails, is that up until now, you know, we knew about this shady Ukraine deal, and the assumption was that Hunter had been hired because of his dad, right? He didn't have any oil or gas experience, but now we know that that's exactly what was happening in this deal because he brags about it. We have texts and emails in which all of these partners are saying, you know, we ought to be keeping more of the money here for the people that are actually doing the work. By the way, that's not Hunter. You know, we ought to be doing, what does Hunter bring to this? And then Hunter in a rage coming in and saying, don't you understand? I am the deal. People are only doing this because they want the Biden name. This is my family legacy. You got one partner also saying, you know, to Tony Bobulinski, look, I know for a fact the Chinese want this because of Hunter, and that's why it's worth so much money. That's called influence peddling. That's called access to important people. And that gets us to the second part of the story, which is Joe Biden.
This meeting, and this is going to be the topic, one of the topics of our conversation with Tony Bobulinski tomorrow, but this meeting that he says he had with Joe Biden, from what we can tell, took place. It's real. He met with Joe Biden. Can you think of any reason that Joe Biden would meet with an investment guy called Tony Bobulinski if it wasn't about business?
Look, this is all real. Can I just say that the smear argument, a smear is when you make something up, okay?
Yes.
This is now beyond a shadow of a doubt. The Wall Street Journal, both its news side and its editorial page, have made clear this deal happened, okay? These emails are out there, and Joe was involved with this. The question is, to what degree? Now, Tony Bobulinski and the emails and texts suggest that there was indeed a meeting. We also have this piece of paper that laid out what was supposed to be the equity holdings in this coming company. It says 20% to Hunter, and then it says, you know, maybe Hunter is going to hold 10% in addition for the big guy. Tony Bobulinski says that that is Joe Biden. Now, the Biden campaign has not denied any of this. It hasn't answered any questions on this, but it raises some big things. Joe Biden has said, first and foremost, that he doesn't discuss business with his son, that he never has. And this is a guy who's running on character and judgment. He should have to answer this question about whether or not he was honest, beside the question of whether or not he was actually debating going into business with a Chinese company with ties to the government and military.
We have photographs of Joe Biden with Hunter and Hunter's clients, including a mogul from Kazakhstan. I mean, he brought Hunter with him to China as vice president and introduced him around. I mean, this has been chronicled over many years. It's not like we just learned all of this. But the press is pretending like, oh, it's not true. The same people who wrote these stories 5 years ago are now pretending they don't know what we're talking about. It's, in one sentence, have you ever seen anything like this where the entire American media decides to lie as a group about something?
No, you know, for 2 weeks they told us, prove it that it's true. We just showed that it's true, and now they say there's nothing there to see.
Yeah, there would be huge ramifications, I would say, from this kind of behavior long term. Kim Strassel, thank you for your bravery on this story, because you have been brave, I think.
Thank you.